isn't necessarily congruent for every single player who picks up the character.
Yeah, absolutely. You just can't be stagnant. Like, you still have to react when you're playing. You can't just assume this character's always going to do this because that's how this character functions. Playstyles are way too freeform in Smash Bros.
And I think that one thing that's very important to note is the difference in playstyles between Juice
God, he's
and
dead.
our local.
Oh,
okay.
He could have killed him.
Yeah. Juice and Bankai play very differently. You notice that, like, Bankai feels like he's more about making, like, singular big plays, like, you know, neutral air down B, you know, that sort of thing, whereas Juice is comfortable to constantly put on aggression, be in your face.
Yeah, Juice's neutral is pretty ridiculous. The way he uses Nair and Zair and interchanges when he's jumping and when he's walking or running is really, really sick. Nice back air. He's doing a really good job right now of keeping Alan out, but Alan's slowly but surely getting reads on how he wants to microspace. That was unfortunate. He should have landed there, but ledges don't work properly in this game. Nice Nair there.
Oh!
Wow, that was true. Yeah, he DI'd in way too hard on Nair.
That was a really nice Nair.
Yeah, absolutely.
And even though we are at even, would you consider what just happened where Jen lost his stock to essentially a misinput?
Yeah.
And retaliated immediately with that slick combo?
Yeah, that's absolutely going to do some damage. Juice is messing up his ladders right now. It's interesting to see him do that because he's one of the more consistent ZSS is a connecting ladder in hard situations.
Jen has taken a ton of damage here, but a ton of damage is basically fine for Ryu. His moves will combo even more reliably, and he needs to be surviving, though. Of course, that Shoryu is a fantastic win condition, but if he never gets back down to the ground, if Juice is just on top of him constantly.
Yeah, absolutely. That being so, whew, almost caught him so hard. That would have been a huge snipe. That's
no way!
Gonna be, no, yeah, okay. Wow, he's dead. He's also very flustered about that. He was playing neutral really solidly there. Got opened up in, I'd say, 3, maybe 4 really dire circumstances, and the fact that he panicked in every single one of those is so bad, because now Jen is in a position where even if he doesn't win this game, he has a decent read on how he's going to be playing neutral. So if he dies to some CSS nonsense, he can still retaliate, and he's proved that he can retaliate.
Man, not only that, but the way that Juice was retreating, you know, he would get hit, and then he would go to the ledge, and at that position, that's really the only place he could actually die. So instead, if he was to retreat to the platform, or even just go to mid-stage, he might take a little more damage, but it would be a little more damage and maybe a reset, as opposed to what we saw there, that weak in air comboing into the down air. That's happened to him twice already.
Yeah. I imagine getting hit by that twice must be a bit tilting, especially because he was still alive after the down air that second time. Ooh, that was a good reset. He has no jump here. He's going to complete ladder? No. Okay.
I like the idea of just keeping the up B fresh. Oh, he's going deep! Does he have a jump?
Yeah,
he makes it back.
Very smart. Good recovery by Alan there. Connects the Nair. This is going to be really scary. He didn't DI, so he could have got dragged down into Shoryu, but that was still a really good attempt regardless. I honestly think that would have crumbled him if he'd gotten hit by that a third time.
And that's an interesting thing that he was DIing to basically survive that downer, because that's what's in his mind. That's what he's worried about. Maybe he's forgetting about that Shoryuken.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think we might see like a raw Shoryu? Because we're seeing a lot of hitboxes, and the intangibility from that move can certainly make things. Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're going to see them in positions like that, but it's a hard guess because ZSS has a lot of drift. So she can move a lot when she commits. Like, she's not essentially committing. I don't want... Oh, that DI was so bad. Okay. Nice. Catches him out there. That was a really nice reset.
You know, the funny thing is that just because you have knowledge against you have experience playing against a character, doesn't mean you have knowledge of exactly what to do. Things like those subtle bits of DI. If your practice partner doesn't tell you about them, you might not be ready for it when you fight against a bigger, meaner opponent like Jen.
Yeah, Alan's a whole different beast, man. That's going to be a scary grab because, oh, if he went for upper ladder, it actually might have killed there. Probably didn't want to commit to it because he thought it would get focused though.
Yeah, that might actually be a sign that Juice is trying to play.
unintentional.
Okay, the dash attack from Ryu is. I've seen that move kill.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he wanted back air there. The way Alan is playing right now, he just knows Juice is super shook, so he's not committing super hard. He's just like, I'm gonna react to your buttons and let you play against yourself.
Yeah, kind of digging his own grave right there. We have Jen taking it 2-0. He's actually going to be in winners finals.